What's up, y'all, man? So look, this shit is tripped out, right? We got Bill Haney out here recruiting YouTube channels and shit. Look, man, check this out.
Don Juan William Haney is recruiting new YouTube boxing channels because the current ones can't cut it.
You've done a horrible job. You're fucked.
So that's punch drunk right there talking, right? And I guess Bill Haney called him out, a showbiz, I think Southpaw, a bunch of YouTube channels, right? For because pretty much they're speaking facts about Devin Haney and shit. And you know, he came out here and tweeted or some shit talking about, if you have a new channel or all you new YouTubers, hit me up, let's get you booming or something. Pretty much bribing, bro. Look, see, bro, this is what when I tell people, you guys got to learn how to read between the lines or just pick up on the evidence that's right in your guys' face, right? Bill Haney is out here. He's trying to bribe YouTube channels, right? To push in his narrative about Devin Haney. And he's doing this shit right in your guys' face, right? If he can do this type of shit right in your face with no shame, just imagine what he does behind the scenes, you know? When we had all of them rumors come out here about Devin Haney, he had a loss removed in Mexico or something. See, when I see shit like this, that makes me believe all of that other shit, you know, all of those other rumors. Do I believe that Bill Haney and Devin Haney would be the type to get a loss removed? Absolutely. Now that I see how these guys move, if they're trying to bribe YouTube channels right in all of our faces and shit to push their narrative, it's like I said, bro, imagine what they're doing behind the scenes, bro. Imagine the bullshit that they're doing. That whole thing that happened when Devin Haney lost to Ryan Garcia, and it seems like out of nowhere, Garcia popped up dirty. He failed the test, and then even Devin Haney's little brother was out here talking about how Ryan Garcia was gonna pop dirty for the test before that shit even happened. You know, it's sketchy, bro. Just all of that whole situation with Ryan Garcia popping dirty, it's sketchy as fuck, bro. And I analyzed the whole situation, bro. And there's a lot of reasons why I say that shit was sketchy. And I'm gonna keep this shit fucking simple as fuck for you guys. All you gotta do is just go back and watch the fight. Go back and watch the Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight. And really pay attention to Ryan Garcia and how he's fighting, man. After that fight, I came out here and after Ryan Garcia beat him, I remember that I made a video and I was telling you guys, Ryan Garcia got the job done. He got the knockdowns, but he looked like shit, man. He was tiring. He was fading. He was out of shape, and that's why he could not finish Devin Haney. That's why he couldn't really get him out of there and stop him, you know. And I kept it real then, as I'm keeping it real now, bro. So you go back and watch the fight. And watch how Ryan Garcia tires in that fight, bro. Watch how he's fucking exhausted. He's fading, and that's why he couldn't get Devin Haney out of there. And you guys mean to tell me that guy was on steroids? You know what I'm saying? The guy that's gassed out in the fight, you know, he's out there. You could tell he was just in bad shape, bro. And you guys expect me to believe that guy is on steroids? Hell no, bro. There's no fucking way, man. The only thing that happened in that fight is that Devin Haney finally fought somebody his own size. And he got exposed, bro. That's it, you know. I don't know what happened with him popping dirty and all that shit, but that shit to me is sketchy as fuck, you know. And I'll keep it real, and I gotta call things for this is my opinion, you know. I call shit for what I see. Now we get Bill Haney doing this type of shit, right? In my last video, I had told you guys how I thought that, you know, somebody failed Devin Haney in bringing him up as a man because they didn't instill no values into this guy. And who do you guys think failed him bringing him up as a man? Bill Haney, of course. You know, I didn't want to call him out on that shit, but, you know, just look at the shit that Bill Haney does, and then you wonder why Devin is the way he is. You know what I'm saying? These guys they don't have a single fucking ounce of humbleness in their body, bro. And what's wrong with being a humble fighter? You know, what's wrong with being a humble person? You know, ain't none of us perfect, bro. And this is kind of what's fucking up the Haneys, right? They're trying so hard to be perfect. You know, they wanted to push Devin Haney like he was the next Floyd Mayweather. Wanted him to be undefeated, obviously, right? That it seems like this is the main goal for the Haneys, for Devin Haney to be undefeated. they want this shit so bad that they actually took the loss, you know, they removed the loss and these guys took that shit, right? With no shame. Like I said, that shit is pathetic as fuck. And all of you guys know it, the whole boxing world knows it. But this is how important that goal is for these guys, for Devin Haney to remain undefeated. At the end of the day, you know, on paper, because, you know, we all seen him get his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia, bro. And we all know that Devin Haney is not undefeated. But for them, as long as it's on paper, that's all that counts. And these guys ain't humble enough to come out here and admit that they got beat, bro, that they're not the best. They're not humble, bro. They just want perfection, and it seems like that's all that they're shooting for, bro. Anything less of perfection to them is a failure, and they don't have the humbleness to come out here and say, hey, guess what? We're not perfect. You know, it's the humble fighters, bro, the people that are humble in this world, that they know, hey, you know what? We're all humans, bro. We all make mistakes. Ain't none of us perfect, bro. You know, there's always going to be somebody out here better than me. And it's not even, and this is the thing about boxing. It's not even if that person is better than you, because when it comes down to it, bro, at the end of the day, all of these top fighters, they're all pretty much, I'm not going to say that they're all even, but they're all up there. You know what I'm saying? They're all good enough to give each other problems on any given night. And you will have different outcomes on any given night if you were to line these guys up and make them fight with each other time and time again, you know. But it just seems like the Haneys forgot all about that shit, bro, and they just think they're the shit, and that's why they rub everybody the wrong way, bro, because they cannot accept the truth and shit. And now, you know, this is why you got Devin Haney out here recruiting YouTube channels to push the narrative that his son is the best and this and that and blah blah blah, you know, which is pretty pathetic, bro, because like I said, you guys read between the lines. If Bill Haney is shameless enough to try to bribe YouTube channels right in front of all of our faces, right? Just imagine what he'll do behind the scenes and shit, you know?